The former United President Barack Obama on Wednesday assailed his successor Donald Trump as deeply unfit for the office he occupies and argued that voting for his former number two, Joe Biden, was necessary to ensure the very survival of American democracy. The U.S. former President Barack Obama, who said during the third night of the Democratic National Convention that Trump is showing no interest in putting in the work and not using effectively the awesome power of his office to help anyone but himself and his friends, blamed Trump for the 170,000 Americans who have died from the coronavirus, the millions of jobs lost to the ensuing recession, and the diminishment of the country's democratic principles at home and abroad.
That Donald Trump might show some interest in taking the job seriously. That he might come to feel the weight of the office and discover some reverence for the democracy that had been placed in his care. For close to 4 years now, he has shown no interest in putting in the work. No interest in finding common ground. No interest in using the awesome power of his office to help anyone but himself and his friends. No interest in treating the presidency as anything but one more reality show that he can use to get the attention he craves.
After avoiding direct criticism for most of Trump's first term, the scathing broadsides from Obama constituted an unusually harsh assessment of one president by another. His assertion that Trump, a Republican, is incapable of meeting the demands of the presidency echoed the remarks from his wife, Michelle Obama, on Monday that Trump simply cannot be who we need to be.
What we do echoes through generations. Whatever our backgrounds, we are all the children of Americans who fought the good fight. Great-grandparents working in fire traps and sweatshops without rights or representation. Farmers losing their dreams to dust. Irish and Italians and Asians and Latinos told, go back where you come from. Jews and Catholics, Muslims and Sikhs made to feel suspect for the way they worshipped.
Biden was formally nominated on Tuesday night to take on Trump in the November 3rd presidential election. U.S. Senator Kamala Harris, his choice for vice president, also spoke on Wednesday, while Biden would do so on Thursday. Kamala Harris accepted the party's nomination to be its vice presidential candidate. Obama, who remains enormously popular among Democratic voters, also used his speech to offer a personal endorsement of Biden, who served as his vice president for 2 terms. Obama's address was delivered from the Museum of the American Revolution in Philadelphia, the city where the U.S. Constitution and the country's founding democratic principle were drafted. The one constitutional office elected by all of the people is the presidency, he said, so at a minimum, we should expect a president to feel a sense of responsibility for the safety and welfare of all 330 million of U.S.
At a minimum, we should expect a president to feel a sense of responsibility for the safety and welfare of all 330 million of us, regardless of what we look like, how we worship, who we love, how much money we have, or who we voted for. But we should also expect a president to be the custodian of this democracy. We should expect that regardless of ego, ambition, or political beliefs, the president will preserve, protect, and defend the freedoms and ideals that so many Americans marched for, went to jail for, fought for, and died for.
Obama also urged Americans to vote, warning that Trump and his Republican allies can win only by making it difficult for those who oppose them to vote, rather than on the merits of their policies. Do not let them take away your power, he said.